Let's get it. No, I agree with you on that. Dang, that's crazy. 6'6". Can't make it happen.
Hi and welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Crosses the 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. But he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? To the air. It's Ward. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown for the U. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Ward. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Restrepo. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, it's Singleton. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Allen. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Back to pass. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Ward. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back. It's Aller. And they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Joseph.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Aller. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Canes. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Sides the quick throw. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the back gets the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Ward. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, just one of those grinded-out games, Kirk. Neither offense could really get going. It's a tough loss.
Yeah, these low-scoring games are so frustrating for an offense because, you know, if you could have just made one more play, come up with that score, it could have been the difference in the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
They bring him down, but not before he gains.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Beck. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Manning. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. Inside the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Smith. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Oh, a reverse. And they'll they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. Aiming for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to run the option. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Golden. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something. Good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back. It's Ewers. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught on the outside. It's Bolden. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They're going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able.
He'll take a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. First down at 10.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. Fires it to the wideout. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is going to bring up fourth down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. To throw, it's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. Receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Here comes the point after attempt. A penalty flag flies in. The kick was no good, but the defense way too aggressive there to draw penalties. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Longhorns. It was a foot race and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's yours. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Oh, it's a reverse. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on 1st down. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw. It's yours. He's running. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. The 30. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this